Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Movie Gossips. In this episode, we are going to talk about the worst Hindi remakes of Hollywood's best movies. So, without any delay, let's start Movie Gossips. Let's start today's Movie Gossips with the worst Hindi remake of Hollywood's one of the best movies ever made, having one of the greatest acting performances of all time. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. The Hindi remake of 1975 American movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is Kyun Ki, starring Salman Khan and Kareena Kapoor. The film was released in 2005. This is the worst Hindi remake of any Hollywood's best film. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, based on the novel One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Kyun Ki, is about a man who is incarcerated for criminal offenses, sent to a mental hospital for insanity pled. The protagonist doesn't abide by the rules and regulations of the hospital and provokes other inmates to join him. The protagonist, played by Jack Nicholson, wants to free the inmates from the atrocities, cruel environment, and inhuman rules and regulations of the hospital and make them live their life freely as they wish. Jack Nicholson received Oscars for Best Actor for the movie. His acting performance in the movie is phenomenal and one of his career's best performances. His performance is so unique that till the end it's difficult to ascertain his sanity and insanity. If you consider his character insane, then he looks normal. He is smart and engages in debates, but if you consider him sane, then his erratic behavior is symbol of insanity. Jack Nicholson has performed this complicated character brilliantly.
Be a little fluid in them boots, you know what I mean, boys? How about it, you creep, you lunatics, man?
The movie became the first movie since It Happened One Night, 1934, to win all 5 major Oscars: Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay. Its remake in Hindi, Kyun Ki, has Salman Khan as protagonist, and that was the first worst decision. The decision of making Salman Khan play one of Jack Nicholson's finest performances itself was a pathetic decision. Salman Khan is a decent actor who can play a decent role in movies, but to play Nicholson's such phenomenal character is out of his syllabus. I think Jack Nicholson himself wouldn't have played the character twice so flawlessly. Salman Khan's acting in the movie Kyun Ki irritates you instead of entertaining. Salman Khan trying to be innocent and at the same time mentally unstable is just unbearable and way beyond realistic. The Hindi remake was basically a love story. At the first place, to even think of making a Hindi remake of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was a mistake, and casting Salman Khan was brutal. It was indeed a disgrace to Jack Nicholson.
Anand? Anand?
The remake was first made in Malayalam language called Talavadam with Mohanlal, where Mohanlal had done a decent job. The second worst Hindi remake was the remake of 2001 American film I Am Sam, which has Oscar winner Sean Penn in the lead role. The story shows a heart-touching relationship between an intellectually disabled single father and his daughter. The film is very emotional, and Sean Penn's acting as an intellectually disabled person was beyond imagination.
Oh, it's time for me to go now, George. Good luck. First floor, 2 more floors. Second floor, 1 more floor. Are you okay?
The movie casted 2 real intellectually disabled persons as Sean Penn's friend in the movie, But Sean Penn's acting was so phenomenal and convincingly realistic that he looked more disabled than the real duos. He is one of the finest actors of Hollywood. His role in I Am Sam got him nominated for Oscars. The Hindi remake of the movie is Main Aisa Hi Hoon, released in 2005 with Ajay Devgan in the lead role. Ajay Devgan, as an intellectually disabled father in the movie, was not likable. He tried hard to act like an intellectually disabled person that looks so unreal and uncomfortable. He is a good actor, but choosing to portray a role which is already unplayable is out of the question.
सुबह 9 बजे से लेके शाम 7 बजे तक और संडे को सुबह 9 बजे से लेके दोपहर 2 बजे तक 7 बज गए और आज संडे नहीं है.
An intellectually disabled person who cannot speak properly, singing song in Sean's melodious voice is indigestible.
Just walk into my life.
The Hindi remake doesn't have the soul and it's far from being realistic, which the English movie possess. The most recent worst Hindi remake was Laal Singh Chaddha, the remake of Hollywood's one of the finest movies, Forrest Gump, with Tom Hanks' phenomenal Oscar-winning acting performance. Forrest Gump won 6 Oscars: Best Actor, Best Picture, Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Visual Effects, and Best Film Editing. Actually, it makes no sense to remake a Hollywood's finest movie after almost 28 years. The original movie was already watched by most people around the world, including Aamir Khan himself. And he informed that Forrest Gump is one of his favorite films, so making its Hindi version, Laal Singh Chaddha, was worthless. Tom Hanks' performance in Forrest Gump was so natural, while Aamir Khan in its 2022 Hindi remake, Laal Singh Chaddha, looks totally fake. In an interview, Aamir Khan revealed that Atul Kulkarni, a very talented actor who wrote the script for Laal Singh Chaddha, had narrated the story to Aamir Khan in the year 2008. It is informed that it took 7 to 8 years to get the rights of Forrest Gump, and Aamir Khan took a couple of years to give his consent to do the film, and then the shooting completion time. That's why it took so long to make Laal Singh Chaddha. Audiences said that Aamir Khan overacted in the movie, which was very annoying and totally unacceptable from an actor like Aamir Khan. It became a flop in the Indian box office. No doubt, Aamir Khan is an extremely talented actor and is referred as perfectionist, but since few years, he is totally out of his arena doing Thugs of Hindustan and then Laal Singh Chaddha.
बम पे गोली लगन दा एक फायदा है जी कुल्फी मैं एक दिन विच 18 कुल्फियां खा जाता था.
The only good thing about being wounded in the buttocks is the ice cream. They gave me all the ice cream I could eat.
Frankly speaking, actor Naga Chaitanya has performed better than Aamir Khan in the film. He is a good and talented actor from South India. Laal Singh Chaddha was his debut Hindi film. Aamir Khan tried to recreate the magic of PK in Thugs of Hindustan, but failed. Again, tried to win the audience with Dhoom 3's summer phenomena in Laal Singh Chaddha, but the attempt was unsuccessful.
अरे हमरे गोले पे तो कोनो भाषा ही नहीं है. माइंड से बतियाते हैं, कोनो कंफ्यूजन ही नहीं. बहुतेक कमीने को अंग्रेजी में क्या कहते हैं?
Bastard.
हम हैं साहब.
तू आके पता नहीं वीरे जो मम्मी लेके देंदी है.
His decision-making process has been doubtful nowadays. Tom Hanks has given one of his life's best acting performances in Forrest Gump, and he is one of the best actors ever in Hollywood, who has won 2 Oscars for Best Actor. So to play his Oscar-winning role was an absolute mistake. Way back in 2009, Aftab Shivdasani also tried to do the Tom Hanks in the movie Aao Wish Karein. It was the remake of Tom Hanks' initial successful comedy drama movie, Big, released in 1988. Tom Hanks plays the character of a 12-year-old boy who turns into a physically adult guy overnight after making a wish. It's fascinating to see Tom Hanks' performance, an adult guy acting like a boy, and he justified the character very convincingly. It's a true fun to see Tom Hanks acting like a teenager, and he is very natural in his act. To have a teenager-like mentality and behavior, and to portray the same on screen is just phenomenal. Tom Hanks was 31 years old when he had played the movie, which is truly impressive. His performance got him nominated for Oscars as Best Actor. There is a saying that every man has a child inside, and Tom Hanks unveiled his childish side in the movie. On the other hand, Aftab Shivdasani looks as much adult as he is, acting as a boy. We cannot differentiate between an adult Aftab and a boy Aftab. He is the same in both characters.
अरे बट ये जॉब वॉब कैसे करते हैं? How do I know all that? और besides मॉम कहते हैं कि मेरे खेलने के दिन है और मुझे खेलना है.
The film was a big fail. Salman Khan has done numerous Hindi remakes of Hollywood and South Indian movies that indeed revived his career, but he has given worst remakes as well. Another Hindi remake of Hollywood's successful film was God Tusi Great Ho, which is horrible. It was the remake of a successful American movie, Bruce Almighty. Bruce Almighty was a huge box office success. In the film, Jim Carrey is bestowed with all the powers by the god, and he becomes the Almighty God, which is very interesting, entertaining, full of fun and comedy to watch.
How many now?
7. You've been doing a lot of complaining about me, Bruce. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. You think you can do it better, so here's your chance. When you leave this building, you will be endowed with all my powers.
This time, Salman Khan tried to play the comedic role of Jim Carrey, which itself was a big defeat even before the film was released. On the other side, Amitabh Bachchan played the role of Morgan Freeman as the god in the movie. Amitabh Bachchan is often regarded as Morgan Freeman of Bollywood, but it didn't work in the film.
तुम अकेले कैसे इंसान हो? तुम्हारी गाड़ी का कांच फूट जाता है तो ऊपर देखकर चिल्लाते. तुम्हारे कहने का मतलब है कि अगर दुनिया को कोई इंसान चलाता तो मुझसे बेहतर चलाता. तो मैं अपनी सारी शक्तियां तुम्हें देता हूं. आज से 10 दिन तक दुनिया तुम चलाओगे.
We all know Jim Carrey is one of the greatest comedians in Hollywood, and his facial expressions are unmatchable. So to push Salman Khan to portray his role was extremely questionable in terms of acting skills. The Hindi remake failed in every aspect: casting, acting, cinematography, screenplay, direction, almost everything. Bruce Almighty had cinematic brilliance, while God Tusi Great Ho was a disaster. God Tusi Great Ho received maximum negative reviews from the audience and very poor ratings. It was obvious that it's a flop movie. The VFX of God Tusi Great Ho was childish, and the almighty Salman Khan is always dancing and singing, which is bizarre. Akshay Kumar's action Replayy is a very undelighted copy of the yesteryear's successful American sci-fi comedy movie, Back to the Future. Movie Back to the Future and its sequels are very entertaining, having lots of humor and anticipation. It was a roller coaster ride, while Hindi version Action Replayy is a forceful comedy and very boring. To remake the all-time hit sci-fi movie after almost 4 decades was a big no. Another low-end remake of Hollywood's best is Aabra Ka Daabra, which is the remake of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone. While Harry Potter was a visual effects marvel, Aabra Ka Daabra was pathetic. Here, don't confuse Harry Potter with Puttar. Puttar sounds similar to Harry Potter, but the films are totally different. Puttar is indeed an Indian adaptation of Home Alone, another disaster of Hollywood's best children-based comedy drama. 1990 movie Home Alone was one of the most successful and highest-grossing movies of all time. So amigos, that's all for today. I will be back with more movie gossips. Till then, take care of yourself and your family, and always stay happy. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.